everybody. Hey, today we got a new car in, and for you muscle car fans, I think you're gonna like this one. We've got a 67 Firebird that just came in a convertible, and it's a pretty clean car. Look at this thing. So you got a 1967 convertible Pontiac Firebird with automatic, and it's got a 326 small block Pontiac motor. It's a very clean car.
We're doing an inspection and put some Dakota digitals in it.
Inspection and Dakota digital. So the gauges, you can see our factory gauges in this car right now, and those are going to end up going Dakota digital. They're going to be pretty nice.
And that's the new one we'll put in.
And it'll be going to this. Wow, those are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's going to look good.
Yep. They do have an option for the gauges on the console, which is pretty cool. You get four pods with different gauges there, but these have them here.
Okay, so you're saying these you can get put on the console and just have these two on the dash?
Correct. Yep.
Well, those look pretty.
Just depends on what option you want.
Yeah, and this one doesn't even have the pod on there, so
it doesn't.
So some of them came with the pod.
Yep.
And okay, yeah, that works.
This car has a 2-speed power glide.
2-speed power glide.
Transmission.
A 2-speed transmission. Dang, that's crazy.
With a big, tall rear end gear.
So what gear is that? Probably like a 2 something?
Yeah.
Like 270s?
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it might be even bigger than that. I don't know.
Go like 400 miles an hour. We got Jackson working on this side here on the 70, I don't know, 4 Challenger. What are you doing to this thing, dude?
Making O2 sensor extensions so we can put the headers in.
Yeah. Oh, dang, those look good. And this one has the 5.7 in it?
Gen 3 handle.
The Gen 3. And then it's got what transmission?
It's a Tremec.
So it's a 5-speed, right?
Yeah. Either TKO 500 or the newer one they came out with, the T. Hey, Paul, what transmission is this?
Yeah, Paul. Paul. Paul? Hey, what transmission's in that blue car?
That's a 5-speed.
Yeah. What? Well, thanks, Ben.
That's 3650.
Ben knows everything. If you got a question, you got Ben.
Ben, you get good grades.
A TR 3695, right? 50. Oh, 50. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
TR what?
3650? No idea. I've never heard of that before. Yeah, it's one of those.
It just came out.
Yeah, it just came out.
That's the one with the special Canuter valve.
That's right, the Canuter. Hey, what's a Canuter valve?
The Canuter valve connects to the Johnson rod.
Oh, the Johnson rod. Yeah, because you got to have one of those.
Yep.
That's what makes everything stiff.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you can see this one had a tranny swap and motor swap and headers put on. It comes with a new transmission bracket. Ray. Yeah.
Hey, Ray.
You going to lunch?
Yeah.
Cool.
Bye. Are you buying?
I would say go to Whataburger because I support Whataburger 110%. It is a Texas landmark.
You know who needs to support us? Somebody that owns a big ass fan company.
Ooh, I like big ass fans.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, no pun intended.
Yeah, no. Wait.
That would be cool.
No, let's see what you did there. So back to the Firebird. This is the underside of it. I don't think it's ever been through a restoration. Obviously not. So, but it is very clean for a factory car. It is extremely clean under here. There's no crazy rust. No rust holes. But overall, it's not bad. We got a leak. Really bad transmission leak, actually. So what are you gonna do next on this, Paul?
I'm just running a couple grounds for one ground for the sender in the back, and getting the sensors put in the motor to send to the new gauges.
Nice.
Pretty easy install.
Easy install. So this car should be in and out, no problem. Hopefully before this thing leaves, we'll see it again and then go on to the next project. We got a good week going on. That means we got 2 cars leaving and going home. We're talking about the Mustang that was on the previous video. We'll let you hear this one really quick. You can see the exhaust is actually sitting right here. That's the great part about editing. It never happens. Focus sounds just like that?
Yeah, but I put mufflers on.
Oh yeah, so Jackson's Focus definitely sounds just like that. You and your Focus. What, did you do a motor swap in your Focus?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a Roush in there?
Yeah.
Ford, oh, it is a Ford, so that doesn't make sense. God. Yeah. So I think what we're gonna end up doing when we go on a drive with this car is we're gonna put a camera back here, one there, one here, 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 and here, maybe one here and here, maybe one there and on the wheel also. So
Here, and here. Nice.
just so you get all the views. Ben, what are you doing on this thing?
I am.
God, that's a list to go off of.
That is quite the list to go off of.
Is this for this car?
This is for this car. So.
Oh yeah, I can tell. It's got blue tape on it. So,
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, so we just tackle the list and making progress moving forward.
Dang, dude. Okay. So, nice list. Oh, the trunk's cleaned out. That's good. This is gonna be a really nice car.
It's gonna be a very clean car.
So no motor in this one, right?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna put a motor in
Yeah,
this.
it's just assembly and then.
Goes all back together without motor and transmission, goes home. That's the day we look forward to. So that's gonna go, this is going, that one out there is going, that's gonna go home. Hopefully this one in a couple days. We gotta finish building that one. That one's coming along pretty good. This one's gotta be clear coated again. And then this thing is getting ready for the interior shop. What are you doing on this one?
Just doing some assembly work.
God, I can never get over the size of that motor.
Piece routing, front end wiring, all together. Yes.
Wiring.
Ready to drop the radiator in.
So this is what Steve's got to deal with, is all that cluster of wires. Every car, but he's good at it. All right, so another thing, same day, just different shirt. I just went and changed my shirt. I got this from Bunker Branding. It's an awesome shirt. I only need to pick some up over there. They got some good stuff. So we, Matt and I just got back from Smedding Performance, and we picked up the turbos for the demo car. I'm basically just gonna take this thing and see what it looks like next to the other turbo. I'm gonna try to get it in there and see how much room we got, where this thing's gonna be. The problem is that you got this exhaust housing has a 5-inch outlet, and trying to get a 5-inch pipe to curve fast enough before it hits that firewall is gonna be somewhat of a small issue. I'm gonna have Ben, this is Ben, this is in our last video, I'm gonna have him do the film, holding the camera and all that stuff, so I can try to manipulate this stuff around. So, let's go at it. You know what, let's take this grill off too. All right, let's see. Jesus, these things are weigh a lot. Hopefully we can get this thing sitting like, oh my God, that's gonna end up underneath the fender. How does that look, Ben?
Snug. I mean, it looks like it fits.
But yeah,
definitely under the fender.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how close the intake housing can be to that other exhaust housing.
Right.
So that's something. So maybe right about there. How much room is in the back? Oh yeah, definitely not gonna work. Look at this over here. It's gonna hit the firewall.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure something else. Maybe you can go. God, this thing is so heavy. Maybe something like right here. Does that look good?
It's gonna be a tight squeeze for sure.
Maybe we just put it underneath the truck or car. I don't know. It's got to go somewhere in here, but it just doesn't work because there's not enough room for the exhaust. Don't know. We're gonna have a fun time doing that. So this is an 80 millimeter turbo from Smedding Performance, Smedding Diesel.
Massive turbo.
Yeah, this is actually, it's empty, as you can see. There's nothing in there. So this is our mock-up turbo. We do have the brand new ones, and we're not gonna use those yet. So they gave us these so that we don't, ruin any bearings or screw a turbo up in any way. And that's why I still have my mock-up block in here instead of Matt's motor that just got done, so that nothing gets messed up. Getting that turbo to work is gonna be a challenge, like a big challenge. So that's next. Yeah, and so we just got back yesterday. This is from Holden Brothers diesel. This is the motor that's going in Matt's car, the Demolition Cuda. And then his transmission, which is a 48 RE, and have manual valve body on it. So what he can do, instead of just putting it in drive and driving, he can actually manually shift it first, second, third, fourth. And then here are the brand new turbos that will not come out of the package until this thing is ready to go back together. Look at the size difference.
Small. Not small.
This thing is amazing. Look at the billet all over it. Amazing block. And you can't even see the oil pan. The oil pan is just as good. Giant chunk of billet. P-pump.
All sorts of goods.
Yeah. I mean, look at the intake. It's got American flag on it. Probably my favorite part of that intake. Look at that. Super cool.
Pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. So at some point we've got to get the transmission in the car and set that all up. And then we're waiting on the transfer case from Hero Transfer Cases. That's going to show up. It's a giant billet transfer case. It's anodized red. It's beautiful stuff. I thought that the dually fenders were hard. I think that the engine section, the engine bay itself, is going to probably be the hardest thing of all. Most likely. Coming up soon, I will be doing the other demo fender, and we'll be moving from there. So I am going to start on the hood pretty soon. Once I'm done with that, I'm trying to knock that fender out real fast and then see how it goes. You know, try to get more and more stuff done on this car to get it out so we can get the next one in. Not the next dually Cuda, but the next crazy project. Hopefully I can get some more YouTube builds, because these are a blast. They're so fun to do. I love doing them. So hopefully we can get more YouTube builds in. Don't know who, but we're gonna find someone who has a really crazy idea, like Matt and his Demolition Cuda dually everything, and do that next. If you guys haven't checked out our bunker branding shirts, please do. Really excited about them. I'm gonna start wearing those things a lot. Either way, thanks for watching and have a good day.